Fleming, author of The Breaker Boys, in grateful appreciation from the City of Pottsville, October 10, 2007.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I know that many of the people in this room are the ones who did the actual work, the legwork, and the cajoling and the organizing to put this event together, and I understand how much work went into that. And I just want to say how much I appreciate that, and we are delighted to be here. And I'm touched, and I'm humbled, and I'm honored by the reception the book's gotten so far. And we're just going to keep it rolling from here.
And
There's the
book, and I'd like to present to you Dave Fleming, the author of The Breaker Boys.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. It's funny that all the pictures of the players are behind me because that's kind of how my life has felt the last 40 years, that they've been looking over my shoulder. I'm just, again, I said this earlier. I'm honored and I'm humbled by the reception and the support that the book has gotten. ESPN. In its entirety, just want to thank you, Mayor, and all of Pottsville for supporting the book and for supporting the team and making this all possible. And I really appreciate it.
Dave, I know I've asked you this question, but I'll ask you it again. Maybe you have some new thoughts. Do you feel your book can help the Maroons get their title back?
I'm really starting to believe. I'm starting to believe that it's going to happen. I tried to write it in. I tried to present the argument in as much of a neutral argument as I could. But you can see by the end of the book, when you learn about these players, when you learn about the incredibly honorable men who made up this team, the men and what they did on the field, I think it's becoming impossible to finish the book and not be a Maroons fan and not want to kind of take the book to the NFL commissioner and shake it in his face. So yeah, I think it's happening. I think it's going to happen.
Levin Good and myself, we want to thank you for keeping alive the memories of the three greatest gentlemen we knew, our fathers. Thank you.
Does anybody need a book? Anybody in line need a book?
Well, we're very hopeful that there's books available for us when we get inside. That'd be extremely disappointing. Just about the only time that fits our needs right now is I wouldn't be able to make the other signings that are scheduled for later in the week. So we're very hopeful that we'd be able to get a book tonight, actually two, one for my son and one for myself. So we're very excited about getting it. Just hope that the supplies last till we get there.
What excites you about the book?
I've grown up with the story. I can't tell you how important this is. Extremely important to Pottsville and to this area. People who know the real story and know what happened to the Maroons just feel that somehow, possibly, we're hopeful again that this book and possibly a film afterwards could bring national attention to this story, which is extremely remarkable, and maybe return the glory and the rightful championship to where it belongs, and give these people who did a lot for the NFL and football today, bring them the glory and that they deserve, because they fought hard and had a tremendous team and are pretty much forgotten about except in this area. So we want to get the name out there and let everybody know, what this team meant to this town and to the NFL and, to today's teams.